I just want to put out there that it doesn't mean anything if I don't make a video every single week. Okay, it doesn't mean that I don't love stamps all of a sudden. I have people comment that sometimes. I definitely still love stamps. Okay, I'm just, I don't feel like making a video every single weekend. Every single week. I just don't, at least recently. So if it doesn't come naturally, I'm not going to force it. And so that anyway, that's just a short explanation. I mean, there's nothing to do with my love for stamps. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to make videos. I'm just taking a little bit more me time, and that's that. Really, I'm not going to force it if it doesn't feel natural. So, anyways, we're moving on today with Kyle's Cabinets episode 32. I think we've made it to. So this time will be, I think, some like British territory, since we finished off last time with Great Britain. So this next folder, Great Britain Offices Abroad. Now it looks fairly empty, but I see something in there. So let's start with this. Alrighty, so what do we have here? One stamp. Okay. It's a Hong Kong stamp. Alright. I can understand why I would have put it in here. It does, my coffee's done. Or my tea. It does have the ER up there in the top right corner. So, now, one thing as I look at this, that is sort of still an issue for me, probably because I don't study enough, is I don't know all of the history of Great Britain and all of the territories. I know they've proliferated in the past, spread around. There's been a lot of places that have been touched by Britain that they've held for a while, or for one reason or another. I am wondering if this really belongs in this folder, is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go check, and I just want to make sure, because this is the only thing in the folder, so I'll give it a little sec of my time here. I want to go look it up in the Scott catalog and see if I filed this correctly. So let me check. Okie doke, so I was right. It does not belong in this folder. This is actually just a Hong Kong stamp. Let's see. I did look under the Offices Abroad section for Great Britain in the Scott catalog, and there was a China section, and I thought that's where it would be, but no. Hong Kong is its own little standalone country. So, this belongs in the Hong Kong folder. This is actually a stamp from 1975. Says that it's Scott number 307. Says the Dragon Boat Festival. This is a little three stamp series. Sorry. And yeah, this is the middle value at $1. So anyways, I get to refile this into Hong Kong, which actually would be one of our upcoming folders. I don't know how much stuff I have in there. I doubt it's a lot. But anyway, that covers this guy. Misfiled. Oops. Let's move on. So next up is Guernsey. Now, I wanted to just learn about it a little bit. I've heard the name, but I don't know a whole lot about it. It says here, Guernsey is one of the Channel Islands in the English Channel near the French coast, and is a self-governing British Crown dependency. It's known for beach resorts like Cabo Bay and the scenery of its coastal cliffs. Castle Cornet, a 13th century harbor fortification in the capital of St. Peter Port, now contains history and military museums. I was just kind of curious. Okay, so there's a channel of islands in the English Channel, and Guernsey is one of them. Okay, let's take a look at it. Wow, it's pretty. Yeah, what a pretty place. Holy moly. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Okay. Just wanted to see. Wow, how cool. Looks like a church. Anyways, that's enough for me. I just wanted to get a sense of what Guernsey is like, because I definitely have never been. Alrighty, let's see what we have. Huh. A few things. Guernsey, 1974, mint-complete set of 4 stamps issued for the 150th anniversary of Royal National Lifeboat Institute. Royal National Lifeboat Institute. Interesting. Okay. Does look mint. Little fibers on the back. Okay, yeah, just granite paper postage. Stamp here, that's all. Wasn't sure if that was just debris. Huh. Different kind of lifeboats. I guess they're all considered lifeboats. To be honest with you, this is the only kind of boat of these 4 stamps that actually seems like a lifeboat to me, but, whatever. I guess even these boats that offer support are also considered lifeboats. Yeah, this gotta be. Well, expanded my horizon, I guess, on what a lifeboat could be. Let me just say, personally, if I were to choose a lifeboat here, it'd probably be one of these two, because it looks like they actually have a motor. I wouldn't want to be drowning out there waiting for the sailboat. Actually, I think that those probably do have motors too. Little outboard, I think you call them. Outboard, inboard, oh god, I don't even know. Yeah, I think they call them little outboard motors or something that you can scoot these along, but limited. My uncle loves sailing, and I've been out on his sailboat a few times. He did have a little motor on his. Now he has a catamaran, which those are pretty cool. Okay, let's move on. What is this? Guernsey 78. Complete set of 2 stamps issued for Europa, picturing Prosperity Memorial and Victoria Monument. Oh, interesting. I feel like I've seen these a lot, but it's a Europa series, so that would explain it a little bit. Okay, so that's Prosperity Memorial. This is Victoria Monument. Okay. Interesting having some mint sets. Very cool. I like that. Okay, some kind of sous sheet. Actually, let me just... Too many tongs here. Alright, let me just grab my other ones. Sark Royal Visit. Okay. Isle of Sark. I was going to say, what the heck is Sark? Sark, one of the islands there in the, what do they say, English Channel, I believe? Is that what's going on? Isle de Sark. It said it's right off the French coast. There is French on here. Sark Royal Visit. Let me look this up real quick. Alrighty, Sark is an island, part of the Channel Islands in the southwestern English Channel, off the coast of Normandy, France. It is a self-governing British Crown dependency with its own set of laws based on Norman law and its own parliament. Now, it does have... I love Wikipedia with these pop-ups. This is awesome. I actually learned about this just a moment ago when I tried to film this clip the first time. So, Norman law is a customary law of Dutch of Normandy, developed between the 10th and 13th centuries, and it survives today in the legal systems of Jersey and the other Channel Islands. Oh yeah, these pop-ups are awesome. I can understand why you can learn quite a bit here in Wikipedia. So, anyways, it's British Crown dependency in the southwestern English Channel. So, let's see if there's some pictures here. Whoa, that one's cool. Wow, look at that. September 2005 aerial view. Looks beautiful. Green and lush. Nice little island. Okay, that's good enough. Interesting. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh yeah, it has a population of about 500. That is not very much. An area of 2.1 square miles. Little Sark is a peninsula joined by a natural but high and very narrow isthmus to the rest of Sark Island. So there's a little peninsula. They call it Little Sark. Oh, ready? Well, I feel like I understand the stamp a little bit better now. Yeah, interesting. Isle of Sark Shipping Company stamps. Huh. The English Channel. Yeah, that's another one I've heard. I've heard of the English Channel. Don't really have any reality on it. Okay, let me put these away. Okay, and another one from 70. No, the first one was 74. So this one's 73. 4 Christmas stamps. Let's see. Definitely still granite paper. Okay, I keep seeing this word and it's bothering me because I don't know how to pronounce it. In my head I'm saying bailiwick. Bailiwick of Guernsey. Let me see. Okay, well according to the internet I'm saying it right. Bailiwick. Bailiwick of Guernsey. Okay, now actually, hold on, I'm thinking, what is it? How about that? Let's find out. Okay, so a bailiwick, the short story is it seems to be like a jurisdiction. Or, there was another definition for that word. They kind of said it was like a sphere of operations, I think. So, interesting, but I think jurisdiction is pretty much a great word to sum that up. So, their legal jurisdiction. So, you can... The kind of, for an English or an American guy, would be like the jurisdiction of Guernsey. But bailiwick, I guess, is some term that was it's just an old timey term. They have a lot to read about it. I don't want to get too much more into it. I understand jurisdiction and comprehend that well enough. So let's just move on. We are about halfway through the bottom drawer of the first cabinet. Coming up, I don't know, I guess it would be next year, but we'll actually finish off the first cabinet. Wow. I wonder if we'll make it to probably episode 40 or something like that. By that time, perhaps. And wow, I can't believe that we'd be done with a cabinet. But anyway, there are so many stamps in my second cabinet, so this series will continue for a long time. Anyways, Jersey here. Looks like I do have some stuff in here. Switch up my tongs. A couple of loose stamps. Look like it's the same series. This is a 4-pence. Jersey. So I'm going to actually based off of the reading I've been doing. Guernsey is another island in the English Channel, if I'm not mistaken. As a matter of fact, it says it right on the stamp too. That is the English Channel. And there's Guernsey, highlighted pink, off the border of France. Interesting. That must be their coat of arms. Down in the bottom left corner. Oops. So this is a used stamp. I just wanted to see what the back looked like. So looks pretty good on both of these. They have a little curve though. See that? A little bit curved. And they should probably be in a something classy. So anyways, this one is about a castle. It looks like blocks of 4. Okay, so just one block of 4. Let's see if we can get a better look here. This is Elizabeth Castle. Huh. 1.5 pence. Okay. Guernsey. Nice little set of 4. 81 to 84. Mint never hinged. Huh. That's cool. The Haviland Express. This one's Astra. Supermarine Seagull. This is French. It says L'Armée de la Loire. Did I pronounce that right? Lawyer. No, I think I screwed that up. Whatever. Nice little set. Those are cool. So a balloon and then like a bunch of water-faring airplanes. I feel like there's a freaking name for that I can't believe I can't remember at the moment. Oh gosh. Airplanes that can land and take off on water. What are they called? Let me Google it. I forgot. The term I was trying to recall is seaplane. They are called seaplanes. Anyway, we have 3 here from Guernsey. Looks like numbers 366, 69, and 71. I like that they have a little bit of info in the bottom, selvage here. This one says, Brohier, Robert Brohier's Schwepp, founder of To Brohier, and 2 other expanded particularly under. What's going on here? That's either really bad English or it's cut off. It must be cut off then. Son of a whose mark is, yeah, okay. So yeah. Guess that there's more to each description. Interesting looking stamps though. What are these? I am not 100% sure. Because it looks like some kind of science experiment or equipment or something like that. Something scientific. This is weird. What are those? Huh. I think I'm going to look that up because I'm just curious what the heck is going on. Okay, so this stamp is about Huguenot heritage. Okay, so it's like what's a Huguenot? It's a French Protestant of the 16th to 17th centuries. It says that the Huguenots were a religious group of French Protestants who held to the Reformed tradition of Protestantism. Okay, so anyways, what I was actually most curious about is what the heck are these? Like musical instruments or pots or jars or whatever the heck those are. But I'm not going to get too deep into that. I don't want to like get way off on a tangent here. So, anyways, this series is about the 300th anniversary of the Huguenots' immigration. Yeah, I guess in a whole a whole bunch of them suffered severe persecution at the hands of the Catholic majority. Sounds like no fun at all. Geez, reading stuff like that, it just makes me think about how, everybody has their opinions and stuff, but man, so many people have died over religion. I think that's probably more people have died fighting over religion than maybe for any other reason, except for like natural death. But anyways, I'm not gonna get into that stuff. That was that's a different video. So this is it for Jersey. So that was short and sweet. Let's see what next is coming down the pipe here. I actually meant to make Christmas cards yesterday and I forgot. So I was like, hold on. Just went and grabbed my box of Christmas cards and threw it on the table over there so that it'll be right in my face so I can't forget today no matter what. What is today, actually? The 22nd. Oh my god. I am behind. I'm pretty sure that you need to leave like 3 to 4 days, 3 to 5 days even, I think, to mail Christmas cards. So, crap. I'm just realizing that I'm a bit behind now. Plus, I don't think they even do mail on Sundays. Darn it. I think my Christmas cards are going to show up late this year, but that's okay. It's the thought that counts, right? Anyways, shucks, man. I'm just realizing this right now. Crap. I'm totally late here. Anyway, Isle of Man. And there is one card which actually matches the folder. Maybe I'll just leave the folder there. And advertise for Amazon Basics. Anyways, Isle of Man. We've got... Oh, it's used. Wow. Didn't expect that. 1999 stamp, 22 cents. It looks like the name of whatever this is in cursive. I'm trying to read it. Gorse? Okay. Well, if that's really what it is, if this is a gorse, it could have had a much prettier name. Although it looks kind of spiky, as if it'll actually pierce you. So, maybe it shouldn't have such a gorgeous name. Anyways, cool. So that was it. Real short and sweet, that. Isle of Man. And just to learn something real quick, let me look it up just so I can learn a little something. Alright, so the Isle of Man. It is, go figure, a self-governing British Crown dependency. This is in the Irish Sea between England and Ireland, this says. Known for its rugged coastline, medieval castles, and rural landscape, rising to a mountainous center. Interesting, a mountainous center. It says here in Wikipedia, it's one of the Celtic nations and is the homeland of the Manx people, a Celtic ethnic group. Huh. Well, it looks pretty nice, I gotta say. That's cool. Mountain tramway. Yeah, it's beautiful. Huh. Well, I was curious. Just wanted to know. Alright, next is Greece. Wow. Look at all this good stuff. What is going on here? Pretty pages. So it looks like we finally moved away from British territories, I guess you'd call them. Or protectorates, or whatever the heck they're called. You know what I'm saying. So let's do these pages last. Let's get those over to the side. Take a look. We'll put these tongs back. I keep grabbing them. Wrong place. Alright, there we go. A few things for sure. Hellas. Single used stamp. It almost looks like a Christmas drawing or painting. Are they wearing Christmas sweaters? Am I losing it? I highly doubt it, so let's just say I don't understand. This is probably just some really old painting. Um, anyways, there's a whole glass scene here full of stuff. Let's dump this out and take a look. Whoa. Come on now. Fair bit of stuff in here. Ooh, looky. Hong Kong. That certainly doesn't belong. I will sort that accordingly. Okay. Huh. Olympic stamp. Move this stuff. Ew. Kind of nasty. That is in crap shape. And it's Hong Kong anyways. Wow. Why? Look at more Hong Kong. Okay. Not sure what's going on. Interesting. Okay, I can't help it. Let's learn about Greece too. Alright, Greece. It is a country in southeastern Europe with thousands of islands throughout the Aegean and Ionian seas. Influential in ancient times, it's often called the cradle of Western civilization. Athens, its capital, retains landmarks including the 5th century BC Acropolis citadel with the Parthenon Temple. Greece is also known for its beaches, from the black sands of Santorini to the party resorts of Mykonos. Oh, Greece. Whoa, that's pretty. Yeah, these are pretty cool. Man, that's pretty. Jeez. Cool. Yeah, okay, alright. Oh, about 11 hours I could be in Athens. Interesting. I see here Bulgaria is nearby, Istanbul, Rhodes. I don't think I've heard of Rhodes. I'm not sure about that. Huh. Officially the Hellenic Republic. You know, I will say I didn't know that there was thousands of islands. I didn't know that like Greece, under the Greece's umbrella, they encompassed thousands of islands. I just didn't know that. Cool. All right, let's take a look at the stamps. One final thing I was looking on there, I could see on there was drinking age is 18. Yeah. Makes me think about how one thing that, a lot of people say here in America that doesn't seem to make sense is at 18 you're old enough to go off and fight and die for your country, but you're not old enough to drink. Wow. Gosh darn. I went to, these countries, different countries have different drinking ages, and I went to the Dominican Republic at some point. Oh no, maybe it was somewhere else. Whatever, wherever I went. I think it was Antigua, actually. The drinking age was 18, so I think maybe it was less, maybe it was 17 or something, but anyways, it was less than 21, and I was actually able to drink legally there. But I had a bad experience. Unfortunately, I went a little crazy my first night there. We went on a family vacation. And I drank too much, and I woke up feeling like the dead, and I got alcohol poisoning, and man, I'll never forget it. Man, that was rough. That was rough. It was a rough couple of days. Yeah, I won't go into too much detail, but you know, you basically throw up and are miserable and feel like crap. Um, so, man. Oh yeah, and then so I didn't like I started to get over the alcohol poisoning. It was actually starting to feel better, and my family was like, "Hey, you want to go get something to eat?" I was like, "Yeah, I think I might be able to keep it down." We went out to some restaurant. I got a chicken quesadilla, and then I got sick. Then I immediately came down with food poisoning. So I was just at that point. I was like, "Guys, I kind of like I can't take this anymore." And I was like, "Take me to the doctor." And he gave me a shot in the buttocks, and I started feeling better like within 20 minutes, and learned valuable lessons. You know, and I think that having had alcohol poisoning like weakened me and made me more susceptible to whatever bug was in the chicken quesadilla. I'm sure they didn't have that thing, you know, at the proper temperature long enough or something. And yeah, that was just a really horrible experience. So, anyways, not my finest hour. These are cool. At least I have a story to tell about all that. Okay, we got 4 singles here, all used. I think this is 54. A bunch of on paper stamps here. Well, hinged, let's say. That's a little bit more technically correct. Bunch of hinged stamps cut out. They were hinged to straight up notebook paper. These are actually kind of large stamps, these guys. Not huge, but larger. That one's damaged. I'd probably toss this one. What does that cancel say? Maybe it was the right way up. Nah, I just can't read it. Okay, let's move on. By the way, I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. I did. Nice dinner with the family. Yeah. So, monuments, architecture. Let's see, is there really anything else cool? Some kind of arena. Oop, upside down. Those are cool. Yeah, I wonder. I'm just wondering where I got these. I don't know. Must have all just been out of one guy's collection because they're all so similar. $6.91. Some hinged, some loose. These are some kind of old Greek coins, I'm guessing. They remind me of, these remind me of some stamps from other countries that I've seen. Number 509, he says. Wavy line cancel. Are these Dalmatians? Chasing a boar? That's what it looks like. Do Dalmatians hunt boars? Maybe over in Greece. Some sort of ship going through a channel here. I think that's called what you would consider a channel. Don't knock me if I'm wrong, sorry. A waterway, let's say that. Ooh. Rough shape, bent corner. Ouch. Stained. This is an actual cutout of an album page. That's a pretty common one. At least for me, I've definitely seen that. What is this? Oh, I thought for a sec I had something there. It's just a cutout of an album page. I was like, for a sec I was like, whoa! Just a quick moment, I thought, oh my god. Let's throw that away, get that out of here. Little tease. Okay. What? More Hong Kong. What? Why? Interesting. Some relatively old Hong Kong. Okay. Well, I'll get to throw those in the right folder. Yeah. I don't know why. Why there's a bunch of Hong Kong in here. Okay, this is a overprint, I think. Of course, I can't read these. Cool little block of 4. Mounted, even. Let's inspect it. Ooh, bummer. Hinge mark on there. They hinged it right in the center, so the hinge got on all 4 stamps. Yep, that's okay. Kind of a bummer, but that's okay. Not gonna cry about it. It's a bunch of used here. Some sort of mountain with like another. I keep wanting to say Colosseum, but I think that's Roman. So I don't know what the Greek, whatever these are. These kind of big stadium arena looking things. I just feel like there's probably a different term for them. I could be wrong. They might actually just be called Colosseums, but I don't know. I don't know enough about architecture. All of these questions I could answer with a quick Google search, but you know what? I'm just going to keep cruising here. Gotta change my battery. Hold on. Okie dokie. I am curious about this guy. This older looking stamp here. What do we think, guys? Postal tax stamp? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Curious about it. Hopefully this will work. It looks like it did. Yeah. Crete. Huh. British Post Office. This doesn't even belong here. Why did I put this in here? Probably because of that word there. I see like the AE or AAE or whatever. And probably just guess that it was Greek. That's probably what happened. So this is actually number 3 from Crete. British Post Office, it says. Big giant hinge mark on that thing. Gosh. Huh. Cool. Okay. Whoops. Well, let me straighten that out and get that where it belongs. I'm glad I checked that. Thought it looked old, and actually, I should probably, I'm going to set this aside. I should probably really actually check that. I was just about to just completely trust the app there. I mean, it really does look like the right stamp, but I should probably do my due diligence before I file it away. So anyway, I'm going to set that aside. Let's get that out of here. Just keep on cruising. Check out whatever these are. Little pile. Greek. Postage. Oh, cool. Some kind of battleship? Yeah. Okay. That looks surcharged. Oh. This looks probably surcharged and overprinted. Must just be like their leaders or famous people, you know. Of course, I don't know who they are. Some kind of battle. And I feel like I heard that the Greek had a thing about, it's a little gross, but getting sexual with young boys. I think I heard that about about the old Greeks. I I don't want to get too far into that subject, but I hope I'm not wrong. I think it was the Greeks that did that stuff. If I'm wrong, I apologize. Okay, so a whole bunch of stamps. Ooh, they are layered pretty well. Right on top of each other. Gosh. I wonder if this is all the same series. Gosh darn it. I always find it a little bit bothersome when the stamps are so perfectly stacked. Just that minor little bit of stress, like, don't ruin these trying to separate them. That's stamps for you. It's so delicate. Okay, so these look like some duplicates. A whole bunch of just a bunch of duplicates here, and we have multiple duplicates of basically everything. There's one hidden still. Probably a duplicate of that one. How could I have predicted? Interesting. Cool looking stamps. I like them. Okay. Haven't had breakfast yet. My stomach just did a little growl. I do have, however, which I am forgetting to drink, peppermint tea. Delightful. Okay. I've been watching a little bit of stamp videos on YouTube. I kind of took a break from that, even though I was so into doing that for a long time. I kind of slowed down, and anyway, I got back into it a little bit. There are some newer personalities here. I'm not going to yank it. It's just stuck. Leave it. There are some new people, making channels on YouTube stuff. It's good to see. It's good to see people, doing their thing, keeping the hobby alive, enjoying it. It's cool. I'd have to look it up. I can't remember the names of the newer channels I've seen, but they pop up in my news feed every now and then. I'm like, who's this? And so, yeah. Excuse me. Nice to see. Nice to see new faces finding their own joy with stamps, spreading the love of the hobby. I mean, really, anybody can do this YouTube thing. All you need is a smartphone. and a Google or YouTube account or whatever. Google account, I guess. Oh, yeah, that reminds me of Google just made the first quantum computer chip or something like that, which is supposedly astronomically faster than our normal computer chips. So interesting, and I'm curious to see where technologically that will take us in the future. Kind of specifically, once we would be able to mass produce something like that. Anyways, whole bunch of is that Queen Elizabeth? That's Queen Elizabeth. Oh, Yeah. Am I reading this wrong? Oh, I thought it actually said Elizabeth on the top left there. I mean, it very well may, but it's in like Greek letters. I thought it actually said Elizabeth, but boy, that sure looks like Queen Elizabeth. There is also a little crown down there. And then this, I mean, also has the crown. So, must be another British royalty there. Kind of looks like mother and daughter. I can't remember. I can't remember who was before Queen Elizabeth, but like if you were to just looking at these stamps, I mean, gosh, dang, they look like mother and daughter. Their face, just like the facial structure. Anyways, okay, so there's actually a crown on this one too. So these all three. Oh, these. I'm sorry, geez, I'm just kind of realizing there's crowns on all these. Look at crown, crown, crown. Hmm. Yeah, not to say that they're all British. I don't know. That looks like these. This is one and the same. Probably Queen Elizabeth. I don't know though. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I guess there's really nothing to say that the crown on these stamps truly indicates the British crown. But maybe, I don't know. Anyways, I'm just kind of I'm just speculating here. Not sure. 1961. So it looks like really a couple of series. Maybe a few. I don't know. I don't know if these are all the same series. These ones are clearly one series. Huh. Neato. I made chicken noodle soup this weekend, and I'm glad I did. Oh man, if you guys don't know, so I'm always, I mean, everybody, I feel like most everybody knows of bouillon, right? Chicken bouillon, beef bouillon. Well, there is a couple of new bouillons that I got that I'm really liking. One of them is roasted garlic bouillon, and then the next is Italian herbs bouillon. Oh my gosh, those are delicious. Specifically, the roasted garlic bouillon. Holy moly. I've made now a couple of dishes using that, and it is just a really yummy, delicious roasted garlic flavor. And man, I put the Italian herbs, the roasted garlic, and the chicken bouillon in my chicken noodle soup, and there's just like this real yummy depth of flavor, and it's so easy. All you gotta do is spoon that stuff in. Holy moly! Anyways, I just wanted to share. I've always known of chicken and beef bouillon, but I didn't know they had other stuff like garlic, and man, that is so yummy. So, anyways, Greek stamps here in this page. This looks like one of my pages. Of course, it could be somebody else that made this page, but these are the exact same clear, like, what are these, 8C, I think, Vario pages or something, that I use. So it's just a little bit, I just don't recall making this page. I don't know why I would have made this page either. There's a few more stock pages coming after this, but as I'm holding this in front of me, I'm really wondering, did I do this? And I just don't know why I would have. So yeah, interesting. We're seeing some of the same stamps we've already seen, but some new ones. Look at this fat seal. It's cool. I like the discus guy. I did shot put in middle school for a short while. I don't think that's what they're doing here. I don't know what they're doing there. But that's clearly discus. That's definitely discus. Cool page. Okay, let's move on to the next page. Yeah. Vario page, okay. Double-sided, yeah. I feel like somebody else made this. Yeah, man, just somebody else had to have made this. I don't remember this at all. I don't know why I would have made it. Pretty cool looking stamps here. Look at the ants and a little ant hill. I just actually, I play video games on the computer. I kind of always have since I was a kid. So I like computer games quite a bit. And I just got some ant simulator game where you are like a little ant and you're running around and commanding all of your other troops of different ants to fight other bugs and establish ant bases and all this stuff. It's kind of silly, but it's the first game. It's photorealistic, and it's I've never ever played a game like it. Sometimes it looks literally real, which is insane. Like the bark on rotting tree stumps and the ants and like just the terrain, the sand, the dirt, all of it. I don't know how they did it. I forget what it's called. Hold on one sec. Let me tell you. It's called Empire of the Ants. And it's on Steam. Not that any of you guys play computer games, but, some of you out there might actually be interested. Check it out if you'd be into that kind of thing. Like I said, it's literally one of the most beautiful games I've ever seen. I don't know how they did that. How they could actually make it look so real. Very weird. And awesome. So anyways, I don't mind. I play a lot of games, and I don't recommend them to any of you guys because I doubt any of you would want to play, like, shooter games and sci-fi and whatever else, But I don't feel bad recommending that game. I feel like even children would find that game fun. Kind of know everything's G-rated, no weird stuff, just ants. So anyways, I guess surcharged. I'm liking these. This is a pretty page. I like the strips. Well, pair and strip. I like these pages as I'm looking at them. They are enjoyable. We're nearly done. I think there's just one more after this. Very nice looking stamps. I do like these. I like them. I don't look at Greek stamps a whole lot, I'm really trying to take an actual good look. I mean, they're nice stamps, like they're nice stamps. They're not all too similar, either, which I'm liking. I'm wondering if these are like postage dues or what these are. I kind of want to try to stamp identify it if I can. Let's see, just for fun. Let me see if I'll be able to. It's probably going to give me crap about multiple stamps in the view. Yep. It contains multiple items. Yep. Okay, so that's the one I want. And that sure looks like this first one. Let's see. Social Welfare Fund overprints on postage due stamp. Okay. My guts were telling me it just looks like a postage due stamp. And it's got a Social Welfare Fund overprint. This is from 1938. Wow. Charity Issues is the series. And it is a postal tax. It says it's rouletted perforations as well. Wow, they do look rouletted. They've got kind of those jagged, like saw tip, saw like perforations. Sorry, I'm describing this very poorly. The perforations are not normal. Okay, they're a bit more jagged. They're not. They don't have like circular punch outs. You guys are probably familiar with rouletted perforations. So, anyways, interesting. Yeah, I didn't catch that right away. Cool. Okay, neat sheet. I like it. And onto the last sheet here. We've got a couple of Sioux sheets. Looks like two of the same. 1978. Got a train, a little girl with a horse, some kind of ship, and motorcycles. Huh. Okay, there's more on the front. So a whole bunch more of these overprinted postal tax stamps here. Or postage dues, I guess. Is a postage due simply considered, does that just simply fall under the category of a postal tax stamp? Huh? I never thought about that. Is that a thing? Is every postage due technically a postal tax stamp? If you happen to know the answer to that, hey, let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Just a thought, right? Just a passing thought. Okay, and a whole bunch of different blocks of this overprinted stamp. The overprint seems... I feel like it's upside down. Opanoia? Opanoia. Opanya. 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 Well, and there's a red cross. Maybe that means red cross in Greek. That could be. Anyways, that was it, guys. We made it through. It was a pretty little stack of pages. I actually quite like Greece. I kind of wish I had more. This all I got? Okay, well I have that glass scene too, so that this did have a fair bit of stuff in there too, but yeah, I really like these pages. Those are nice. I like them. Well, anyways, hey, thanks for stopping by, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little tour of the world here, and we'll continue on next time, of course. All of the best to you, as usual. Thank you so much. Take care, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.